Well, good morning, everybody. It's Friday, and it's a rainy day. We're just in the tunnel. Gonna go on our way to CN, but first, we need some fuel because my light keeps coming on, and I don't like that. So we're gonna get some motion lotion, as I said the other day. I didn't do it then. I gotta do it today. Well, I'm gonna do it now. There's no time like the present. All this rain is the same weather system that basically flooded out Calgary, as I heard on the news. Flooded out Calgary. And it's supposed to rain all day here. Hopefully it doesn't flood out us as well. Well, I do live on an island after all. So I think we should be good. Unless the river starts rising, then that's not good. Will not be good. So anyway, I know going to CN, picking up a loaded, and waiting for the guys to finish stripping again so I can return it, get an empty chassis, and pick up yet another empty can at Ultra to do our third and final water load. And apparently we're supposed to be getting a lot more of those, and that's good because I like it. I don't have to go pick the water up because it's too far away. It's up in northern Quebec. I might give you a hint of the brand. Maybe. You can guess all you want. Well, if you're right, I'll private message you. You can guess the brand. But even then, I probably won't. So guess away. Anyway, we're just going to go into Canada. Hopefully no one's in the pump backwards. Because that is just ignorant. Oh, I'll go in the pump backwards. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so let's see. Stand by. All right. Why say that all the time? Well, we have just finished fueling. And yeah, she was thirsty. 738 liters. And if you're south of the border down in the United States, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, how much that? What's that in U.S. gallons? Because we used to, when we were gallons, we weren't U.S. gallons. We were imperial, which was actually more than a U.S. gallon. So it takes 700. I'm doing a math lesson today. Be careful, you might learn something. Well, I have to ask yourself, well, how many liters in a gallon? It's 3.8. 3.8 liters in a gallon. In a U.S. gallon, I think it's like 4.2, 4.3 in an imperial gallon. So 738 liters comes to a little bit shy. Well, if we round it up, it comes out to 195 gallons. 195 U.S. gallons that she took today. That's a lot. That's almost like a $1.30 a liter. Something like that. You guys don't pay very much for gas. We pay more. We pay more, especially here in Quebec, which is stupid because in Montreal we have like 2 refineries right here on the island. 2 big refineries right here on the island, and yet we're still paying through the hind teeth. So, now that we are fueled, we are heading to CN to go pick up our loaded, and hopefully by that time they'll have an empty can for me to return. So, stand by. Alrighty then, as you can see, we're in the straight truck. That means we got our container. CN was maybe 45 minutes to get our can. We have a whopping full load of 3 skids in a 30-foot straight truck. And it's right around the corner from where I live. So we're going to go do that. But first, we're going to stop for some lunch. We're going to go to Subway because it's steak and cheese is the sandwich of the day. $7.50 for a 6-inch steak and cheese trio with chips or cookie. I tend to take the Sun Chips because I really like them. So that's going to be lunch for today. Then we're going to get this done. By the time we get back, hopefully they should have an empty container for me so I can do more containers. So stand by for that. So let's start the truck and pitter patter. Let's get at her. Stand by. Throw it in the garbage. Rent the cop just passed me. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Alright, so it looks like that's it for the day. Just heading home right now, and I can do the returns later. I can either do them tonight or I can do them tomorrow. I'll do them tomorrow. Because I gotta go, my wife is not working tomorrow, so we're gonna sleep in. There's a concept. Holy Jesus, I get to sleep in for the first time in a long time. So sleep in tomorrow because my wife's not going to work on Saturday. We got to pick up Liam at the airport. So we got to go do that. Pick up the airport because he's going to be in at 20 to 1 tomorrow. Landing in at Trudeau, at Pierre Elliott Trudeau Airport. Just over here. It may take me 10 minutes to drive there. So we're going to probably go leave at about 12:15. Because he's actually at my mom's right now, and he'll be at the Timmins Airport tomorrow morning at about 8:30. Flying here to Montreal, but he's going to go through Toronto. He's flying Porter. $168 to fly. It would have been $200 to take the bus. And the bus would have been all day, and he would have to switch buses twice, because he switch once in North Bay and switch again in Ottawa. And then he would come here to Kirkland at about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, all day. Probably poor kid be wiped out. But here, no, it'd be like 4 hours, and that's with an hour and a half layover in Toronto. Maybe only 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, 4 hours. 4 hours, and he's here, and that's with sitting in Toronto for an hour and a half. So yeah, it's faster, cheaper. So why not fly? He's almost 16. He could travel by himself now because he's over 15. He had to be 15 to travel by herself, so why not? Plus, I got him a job that he's going to start on Tuesday. Reality check. Welcome to the real world. You want stuff? You want to buy me a PlayStation Vita? Well, buy it yourself. You got a job. So that's it for the day. Anyway, I'll probably be doing all the returns and pickups on Sunday. There's the third and final water export, which I'll be doing on Sunday. Oh, I don't want to hit my neighbors. Honda. Yeah, the people downstairs from me moved. They bought a house. So I only have new neighbors. I'll try to turn my wipers off. They're not really new neighbors because I live in a duplex. So the people upstairs and next to me moved downstairs and underneath me. So he knows somebody who's moving now next to me upstairs. I don't know them. I'm not sure if they moved in yet or not. But haven't really met them yet. Stand by. Stand by for that. So thanks for watching. Remember to hit that like button, that share button, and that subscribe button right there. Or there. Not sure. And see you on Tuesday. Well, I'm doing stuff on Sunday, so I'll film that. And Monday is Canada Day. And I'll probably go downtown for the festivities in the old port because they're having fireworks and free cake. Cake. Anyway.